largely abandoned the reality-based moral message for the common man that made country music a strong cultural force for good. And you say some of the most gifted people in Nashville, you're worried, are watering down their music and their talents to sort of appeal to this lowest common denominator and just sell records.
That's it. I mean, I'm passionate about it because I love our genre. I got into country music not because to make a buck. I did it because I love it, and I grew up. I mean, I grew up at a time when Merle Haggard was writing stuff like "Mama's Hungry Eyes" and "Sing Me Back Home," and Christopherson was writing "Sunday Morning Coming Down," and me and Bobby McGee and stuff like that. So it was poetry. Country music has never really been about the chord progression or the complexity of the music. It's always been about lyrics and stories and real life, real slices of life. And the one common thread has always been poetry. It's like American Shakespeare in a way. That's what it's supposed to be. Hank Williams, from before Hank Williams on up, that's this beautiful thing that we love so much. And so many of us got into the business knowing that we could never be as great as those guys, but we always tried to live up to that standard that they had set. And I'm really depressed at how it has dumbed down to just basically a one-dimensional, let's party in the truck, don't drink some cold beer, and you know, there's so many of those. I mean, and I'm not begrudging anybody their living. It's not really the artists I blame. It's not the songwriters I blame because they're just trying to make a living. It's the gatekeepers, quote unquote, that we used to have in Nashville, which are the label heads who used to decide what was good enough to put out and what was not. And now they have just totally given into that, you know.